But of course I didn't forget. I was just busy and I didn't want to record. I was playing other things in the meantime. And also studying quite a lot for two upcoming tests. One tomorrow, and actually a test tomorrow and an exam on Tuesday. And I need to pass both of them. That aside, I only didn't pass 2 subjects. One of them I really thought I would. I don't know how come that I failed it. And the other was I knew I wouldn't pass it. I just took it as an additional means of making sure that I'll pass the phonetics this time. And I did pass all the tests, it seems. So, I mean, all the seminar tests. Now it's only the lecture test that remains. Oh, by the way, I'm pretty surprised that that so many of you voted on the Krukov post, if you know what I mean. Hold on. This is gonna be a lengthier introduction, because Microsoft Edge? I don't even have Edge open. This is why I don't like Windows 10, okay? This is why nobody should like Windows 10, in my opinion. Can't even do a... Fuck. Can't do a screen capture because it for some reason doesn't work. Okay. Yay. There we go. There. So I'm surprised that so many of you voted on this thing right here. Because I am a fan of Red Alert 3, I just never played it in here. Because if you look over here, this is the General Krukov, as Tim Curry would refer to him. Good, very good actor in that game. Shame that he I didn't know until like a month back when I googled him that he had some sort of I think it was not sure if it, not heart attack, but something, and now he's bound to a wheelchair. This is the Premier Cheryenko that, you know, talks about the Krukov, and basically the General Krukov is the one that says you know, after you complete a mission, you complete it no problem whatsoever. He congratulates you there, and then when the report is to take place, or you know, when you're supposed to report to Cherdenko, he completely disses you and says he almost cost us everything. And when it goes back to I mean, when you look back at Red Alert 2, this is the guy which tells you, you know, he sends a unit of his to just into a suicide attack, and when the unit is under attack, he yells at you, "Do something, General," which is what I think the connection is, you know, between these two. Oh yeah, he appeared in the DLC as well, somehow. Anyway, so I'm surprised that many of you voted. I got 2 tests that I need to, I mean, a test and an exam I need to pass. And that's it for this lengthier introduction. Poof. Oh yeah, and I watched some CNNers, but whatever. I'm sure those of you that wanted to see that have seen it. It wouldn't be the first case that someone paused the video just to check my other browser tabs. So, is this better? What the fuck is it? Oh my god. Is this... feels as if it would be on something, because I have many cables in behind the laptop, or notebook as I call them. But it's not, it just feels weird. Okay. Anyway, enough of the intro. The Scourge captured many human cities with the help of the Plague and their lightning fast attacks. Just say shock attacks or fast attacks, whatever. Now, the Scourge has arrived at Northshire, the city that neighbors Stormwind's capital city. If it falls, Stormwind and possibly even the entire Alliance will be on the verge of destruction. Such is the description of Chapter 9, Fractured Alliance, and there's only one more mission and one interlude left until this is over. I don't know what am I gonna record when this is over. And yeah, and whether I want to record Warcraft 3 anymore. I probably do, because like with Reforged there's gonna be many people that will come to the game, and probably many more viewers and many more projects, but I just feel kind of depleted, you know? I'm doing this for 3 years. Not every day, but I have done it, video recording, quite intensely, and YouTube isn't rewarding, you know. Anyway, let's get on with it. Minerals? Just say resources, you know. Theoretically that is the case, there are minerals, but like you can also have vitamins to give you minerals and nutrition. Biological evolution. Hold on, this is... I sense StarCraft influence. Oh yeah, I already saved the start, because I always check like whether it's working or not. Ooh, I got the units, do I?
Speak, fool. I bow to you.
Oh, I remember. I played,
this is more
what, 3 minutes? And it gets dicey. But this is a good defensive position, so...
Ah, at last. What is it now?
And there's 40,000, yeah, this better be good.
Speak.
Abomination cannot pass. Tiny acolyte. No brain. Sometimes the pathfinding of Warcraft 3 is a treat. Hey, but so is of Red Alert. Especially Red Alert 3. In there it's a mess. You order a Dreadnought to attack something. Here's the point you want to attack, here's the Dreadnought. Dreadnought, and there's a path like this, and then there's a path like this. Dreadnought's gonna do this, and then take another detour. Not gonna complain. By the way, it's a bit displaced, isn't it? Like what? Oh no, there's multiple entrances. Well, shite. Okay.
Where shall my blood be spilled? Tread lightly.
I don't really need ghouls for attack. They're weak. I am intrigued to see what the evolution is. Building armor. Oh my. I mean, depending on the end stats, this could be balanced and actually useful, because you do pay 7 supply for that. 7 supply, 400 gold, 150 wood. Yeah, this seems like a nice upgrade, but we'll have to wait and see how it turns out. Do I want a healing ward? Yeah, I do. I mean, I don't, but eventually once I want to heal my units up, when they'll be defending, I do. Well, I would want healing wards. I need to dispose of the gargoyles at some point. They're just not, I'm not convinced on gargoyles. I never was. Like a very shit, weak unit. Only good for harassing. Because of stone form.
The damned return.
Giant stitches. Oh, Pudge! I recognize this model.
What we do.
It has resistance, skin and taunt. Can it still be healed? Yeah, full health. Okay, this is good. I'm gonna... Alright, so I'm gonna have these in a defense group. You're gonna be group 2. You're gonna be group 3. And they'll be there for defense. Oh right, I don't need master training. I just need this.
What needs revealing?
Yeah, and defending should be... I'm not saying it will be fine. I'm just saying it might end up working out. Oh, and get web. I mean, once possible. When possible. I don't think I want to move everyone to attack, because I suspect I'm gonna get attacked myself.
At last.
I don't have a teleport either. However, if there's one thing I learned from playing this campaign, it's that... I should check... Hey, come on, open. Yeah, I fucking knew it. It felt like it was lagging a bit. And the profile switched again. I don't know why does it do that. Oh, now it's super dark. Hold on, gotta raise the brightness. There we go, that's better. Maybe a bit too bright, but that's fine. There's one thing I learned, aside from remembering to not forget to check what mode, you know, am I playing in, / recording in. It's that enemies will always follow the heroes. It doesn't matter what's going on, where they are, enemies will always follow them. Although there are exceptions, but you know, it's fine. I think that the Bandit Lord could be more powerful. It's more like a joke. But hey, this was very convenient. I very much approve of this. More of this, please. Much better than having to check every single thing manually. He already has lifesteal, right? No, he doesn't.
This is more like it.
Now he does. Should. We'll have to wait and see and test it, if he does.
My might cannot be matched. Speak.
Plus 3 armor.
Yours to command.
That sounds logical.
It's like...
I am sworn.
What instead of... I don't need that many orbs of corruption.
So be it.
What is it now?
Alright. Potion of Omniscience.
This is more like
I'm gonna use that. I think it's gonna be great.
finally.
So I haven't been attacked yet, which reminds me I have a lot of resources stockpiled by now. So let's do things.
My life for Nazul. Yes, master. Speak.
Am I recording, by the way? Yeah, I am, and it's recording in-game audio and everything. Good.
At last. Frostborn hunger.
You know, with OBS and Windows 10, you never know what's gonna screw up.
At last.
I mean, you do, but only after it's late. Holy shit! I hope this would be in under 1 hour, but okay, I need to pick up the pace, or this is gonna take a while. This reminds me of Legends of Arcane map layout. Why is this empty? I feel like there's gonna be a base at some point, because there's another gate. that we'll have to, I mean, it's either gonna be my base, or it's gonna be... well, base of an enemy. There's not that many more options. I don't think I'm gonna get any allies. Forsaken are dead, everyone's dead, everything's dead. Nobody to help, nobody to oppose. Or, yeah, oppose me, so... oh yeah, statues. I almost forgot about them.
Research complete.
These are good. 500 health is... you know, I expected it to be more, like 600, 700. But the fact that the A-bomb has fortified armor makes it nearly invulnerable when it comes to magic damage from priests, sorceresses, and the like. Oh, hello. Hello. I aim to minimize my losses. Come on, stop the lags. I already switched the turbo mode. High upbeat? I think Arthas is like stealing, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, he is like stealing. Okay, at least versus air units. Air mechanical. What is this? Oh my god. One too many units. I think that might be causing the lag, but I don't know. Ah, fuck. Fight! Test your might. Do. Copyright infringement. Do. You know. And before the video actually gets claimed. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, this is getting a bit ridiculous. With the lag, not with the amount of units they're sending. That's usual around these parts. Oh, we humans have to stick together. Do I have any units that survived? Not many. I think I withstood the first assault pretty well. Could have been much worse. By the way, screw you. There we go. Ooh. Fucking sneaky captain. Yay! Press it! Oh, it's once... oh, it's 150? Oh, the siege machine... I mean, siege engines... or steam engines don't have any name, by the way. Alright. So, I almost lost the Citadel. But aside from that, it's all cool. Or all good. So, I now need to get meat wagons as fast as possible and just rush forward. Meat wagons and cryptines, but hey! Goal achieved. I wanted to get rid of gargoyles. I got rid of gargoyles. Thank you, humans. North has too much mana. There we go, movement speed boost. Queue up the initial Z key.
At last. No one
Elite my ass, if anything. This is not elite. But you know, of course, versus a ghoul, this could kill perhaps 2 ghouls, 3 ghouls maybe even. Which compared to what a regular footman could do, that's probably just die in a 1v1 fight against a ghoul. That is elite, I suppose. And while I'm at the topic of trash-talking things, fuck rogues! Fuck rogues in Cataclysm, in World of Warcraft Cataclysm. Fuck them. I also don't approve of mages, but that's more of a personal thing, because... Oh, enhanced guard tower. Well... Enhance this. Yeah, it's like, hey, ambush. I mean, not ambush. They don't do that. Hey, cheap shot. Hey, kidney shot for 6 seconds. Hey, blind. Hey, low on health vanish. Cloak of shadows. Denied death or something where you receive only 10% damage and you get healed. It's like, wow, so unique of a class. So... Yeah, fuck him. In the non-sexual meaning, of course. And if you ask what the other would be, well... Blood Elves, Draenei, and Night Elves. But, you know, of course nobody asked that, it's just me. Press the button. There. It's just me adding up additional information when no one's asked, but hey. This is my channel, my videos, so it's also gonna be my choice of discussion topics, although it's not really discussions because I can't hear you. Wait, they didn't destroy. Well, they destroyed the closer one, which is exactly perfectly fine. Nice. No. I knew this would happen. This backstab always happens. Wait, someone's channeling something. What is it? Yeah, this is more of a death scenario. Maybe not. Yeah, this is... I'm so fucking dead. I'll take you with me! How How do you, how do I put it? How do you not get fucked? Because there are no cheats, like in...
Our hero has been killed.
Like in, Malfurion's Quest. This is so fucking gay. You got... My only option is to just blitz it with heroes, because the individual... the strength of individual armies is very low. So my only hope is to get in with many meat wagons and deal with them that way. Because what the fuck am I else gonna do? If they're allowed to rebuild, like what? What then? Unless but that wouldn't work, because the steam engines don't work. I mean, the steam engines are not the regular variants. I could also try and possess a worker, get away with it, and combine forces. Because Inner Fire on Crypt Fiends with Unholy Frenzy, that could be pretty neat. That could do a lot of damage. Especially to the enemy backline and enemy air. However, problem with that is, by the time that the next patch comes out, it's currently on PTR for Warcraft 3. Unholy Frenzy is not a single target spell, it's an area spell. And you need to sacrifice a unit, so it would be more sketchy to use. But what I wanted to say, that was only like a sidestep. How am I gonna...
Research complete.
Okay. Alright, I think I see how. It's just about spamming A-bombs, meat wagons and fiends, then putting some anti-magic shells on top of all of these. They already have resistant skin, but that doesn't mean they're invulnerable. You know, they can be targeted by holy light and all the area damages. And do that, and then just fuck him up. Sounds like a good idea. I mean, a good plan. Not really an idea, you know, but a good plan, rather. Gonna try and stay at 50 upkeep for a short while, if possible. I could use those extra resources. You know, I have 30,000, but so far the only thing I've done was generously donate experience to my enemies. And they're being so generous back to me. Am I getting attacked by everyone? Am I? No, it's just Stormwind. You know, quote unquote just... Fuck off with this focus. Seriously. This isn't working. Primarily because this paladin is a massive dickhead with the meat wagon focus. And I don't have other heroes alive. Oh, I never queued them to try. Yeah, this is wonderful. Okay. So I'm gonna send the gargoyles to... I actually can't. Because if I do, there's a chance that all of the bases will decide to attack me.
Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne
I mean...
hungers. No one orders me around.
What do I...
My life for Nezur.
I can't win by just defending. That's for sure. But neither can I really win by attacking. Not with the amount of units they have. Yeah, I have to do a blitz attack. It's just otherwise not gonna work. Let's get Burrow. Unholy Strength. Yeah, this one, the melee. I don't know why did they put melee attack upgrade to go with meat wagon, you know, but there is some logic. Like if I tried real hard to see some logic in it, the bodies that are to be thrown could also be undead, and if they had, you know, sharper claws or something like that before death, then they're gonna do more damage when they land on someone. And, you know, but still, I don't see much sense in it. Do I want Freezing Breath? Oh, the Frost Storms are gonna get focused real hard. It could help slow the production though, so I think I have to do it. Oh yeah, this is before the attack began. Oh shit. Oh, Froststorm's dead, nice. Nope, for no one. Your sole purpose is to die here. What the hell? Can they not? Can I save the other Avon? Where is it even? Ah, damn it. I killed it myself. Alright, stop the channel. Okay, this time I even lost the down hole. Did I like start off on the wrong foot, or why am I getting so fucked? Like, there's no time to even get the... Fuck's sake, I'm not going for the cinematic, no. I'll rather reload and load the mission. So that means I have to... There's no time for the side quest. I've overwritten the save. I have to go for the cinematic. Fuck. This feels like that one mission from... What was it? Of Crimson Tides? Where you have the optional quest to free phoenixes, which are a massive help in the mission and are the only way how I've won the mission, except minus the phoenixes, and I don't like it whatsoever. Like, how do you win even if you blitz the base? Anti-magic shell on Kill Fuzat. Death and decay the town hall. Murder all the peasants. All while trying to disable the enemy's units. Actually, what's the cheapest I can do with the most impact? Banshees. Possession. But getting Banshees up to master rank and then training like 10 is gonna take a really long while, and in the time I'll have like 4 meat wagons.
Speak, fool.
I have to use all of these to attack.
What is it?
There's no other way. I just need to destroy a base. I need to destroy one of the bases real fast. Okay?
Our forces are under attack.
Master.
Speak, fool. Thy bidding, master. My fate is sealed.
Yeah, there's no time to waste. Like, I don't have that many resources, but it must do. I don't really have a choice either.
No one orders me. Where shall my blood be spilled? My fate is sealed.
Yeah, this is like the creator's way of preventing you from building anywhere. But then again, that's the main objective, so...
Tread lightly. My life orders my fate is sealed. No one orders me. Tread lightly.
I could try provoking them, but if I do, it's the only thing that's gonna achieve is so the only thing that's gonna achieve is aggravate all the bases. Okay. Morphines would be nice, but
What is it now?
I don't have the time for that.
Speak, fool.
I need the meat wagons.
What is it now?
They are the most important thing
Speak,
right
fool.
now. Oh yeah, but I'll have to kill the guards.
Frostborn hungers.
Yeah, I guess I'll
This
poke
is
the
what
beehive. Don't really have a choice.
No one orders me around. What is it? No one orders me. Speak. What is it now? Research complete. No one orders me.
Mm-hmm.
What is it
Now go destroy that. This is... Do I see units on the mini? No, okay. Hey, where are you going?
Speak, fool.
I'm doing this just so that the meat wagons have vision. I only really need to... I don't need to destroy the one on the edge either. I could just zoom past them, but I don't want to have... Fuck you! I don't want to have... Okay, I need to destroy this too then. I don't want to have my meat wagons damaged. Actually, why don't I get vision? Can I get vision?
Our forces are under attack.
Fuck.
No one.
By your
What is it?
Mm-hmm. More. I must have more. This will not do. Oh yeah. These will
Our
depart.
forces are under attack.
Did I not destroy it? Oh, come on. There. And screw you.
No one orders me. Tread lightly.
so be it.
Mm-hmm. This is not looking good, but... You know... What can I do? I think that the first attack is soon upon me. So I don't have much time left. I didn't even train any banshees.
now?
Barely have any spare resources.
Tread lightly.
Fuck that.
No one orders me. Speak.
It doesn't have fortified armor, it's of no concern to the meat wagons.
Speak.
Fuckers!
Speak.
Yeah, I lost. This is so cheap. I have no crowd control other than... So fucking cheap. See, they have nothing, but they'll do what they can to kill the unit that has the least power in a fight.
At last.
I thought that the AI would always follow, you know, the pattern of killing the strongest.
At last.
Fuck off. The strongest thing. Okay, ally is nowhere to be seen. That is a very good sign. And before I jinx it.
Tread lightly. Faithless avoid. Frostborn hunger. Your pain is necessary.
This could mean that one is disabled. I don't care about taking damage from my own things. Yes!
This is
All the workers are dead. Almost all of my meat wagons. No, no. No, you don't. Alright, that one A-bomb can go back. Now I need to pick up some units for the
under attack. Speak.
inevitable... Just screw you, okay? Just don't.
Frostborn hunger.
Yeah, I knew that would happen. The moment the meat wagon attacks any building whatsoever,
Tread.
except the arcane vault apparently.
Speak. No.
Alright, one base down. One annoying hero too.
Tread lightly.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Maybe I should have let the A-bomb die. But then again, I already invested into upgrades. And I'm racing against time.
No one.
Mostly. Yeah, so this base has been rendered useless, but I'm gonna be... Well, I shouldn't be in here, because if enemies attack, I can't prevent them from destroying my meat wagons. But so far, nobody appeared, which is really weird. But, you know, that seems to be the norm in lower phase projects, where enemies will choose times to attack at random, which is fine by me, but... You know, then it kind of like... The blitz situation that happened previously... and won't repeat itself again, because now the enemies are attacking... Fuck. Oh! Alright, I lost all meat wagons. Or almost... Like... This is so annoying.
Our forces are under attack. What is it?
Fuck off. Okay.
Speak, fool. Research complete.
I can't click the... I couldn't click the portrait because of the enemy talking.
Speak, fool. At last. What is it? Frostborn hunger.
Call down my Infernals, because they have that effect when they're summoned. Tarvik is only thank you, nothing else. Right? There. I can bring in these now. I shouldn't be focusing on eradicating the remains, or the remainder of this base, but yeah, actually, let's not. Let's go on to the next base. I've just defeated armies of 2 bases, and there are 3 bases remaining, so I can't waste any time. I shouldn't, and as I said, I can't. Just pick up some more. Start picking up those upgrades.
What is it now?
Indeed.
No one. Our forces are under attack.
Are they?
Finally.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
At
Nobody
last.
cares.
Frostborn hunger.
I await.
Tread lightly.
That's a good start. Good enough, at least. For me.
Hungers.
Where is he even? Oh, that far back? Sure. Ah, so funny. Fuck off. Was this a patrol not controlled by a player? I think it was. Player, you know what I mean. Impale.
Speak, fool. Our forces are under attack. No
So this might be Gyarados' base, but I don't know. Gyarados is Holy Light, okay. His avatar, but that's fine. Ha! Get wrecked. Mm-hmm. Excellent. That is the 3rd army down. And on we go. If I can deal with this, then the rest of the mission should be easy peasy unless something changes. Oh, so this isn't Gyarados' base. Well, that's still fine. It's an enemy base, it's gonna go down. That's the main point here. No, you don't. The hell? Oh, well, rip, I guess. No, you fucking do not. No. No. This is a bit infuriating. As I said, the focus is off the charts. I have many resources, I know. I'm just stockpiling, which I shouldn't, but I'm currently occupying one base, destroyed an army of another, so the most I can get attacked with is 2 armies, theoretically, and I think I have what it takes to survive that, with just heroes. Don't you touch that. Why am I focusing on this? I should be killing the town hall. And the workers.
For the Lich King. Speak, fool. Fine. Frostborn hunger. No one orders me.
Nice. Are all the workers dead? I think so. Now let's not have Valoric combat.
Speak, fool.
Everything's going wrong. Haha, gone wrong, gone sexual. You know those clickbait pranks. I don't watch them, but how did he survive? He was like, he had like no health. If they attack, they're gonna get targeted instantly, so. Hey, Garithos. Time to die. That's good. Very good. Okay. Base 2 disabled. It's only about taking on the right approach. And I thought I could do it, you know, with a bit more preparations and the actual side quest, but no. It's just you gotta blitz, which I don't think it's that good of a scenario or case for, like, if you want your player to this is not a strategy mission. I mean, it is, because you've got to define the strategy of what units you bring and how to approach the mission, but past that it's just rinse and repeat. There's not really any much more strategy than that. And positioning in fights and etc. I think this could be perhaps designed better, this mission. Or maybe I'm just bad at melee and I should have chosen a different combination of units, but hey, if I'm gonna be facing 4 to 5 armies, each of... Actually only 4, this is the side objective. 4 armies, each of like 70 supply. How am I gonna deal with it if I have... You know, I have heroes, but they have heroes too. Their heroes aren't as strong, but are still much more powerful than my regular unit. And they also have many air units, auto siege. That I think this mission could have been designed better.
I wish only to serve. Speak, fool. You will know endless.
Alright, I don't need to focus on this, as usual. But I'm just waiting out the next attack. Although I shouldn't. How is Death and Decay? It's ready. Okay, let's roll out. Oh, there's the attack. Okay. Because I don't want to get backstabbed. Yeah, this I can do if it's just one. But if it's more... But if it's multiple heroes, I can't do that nuke to all of them. Only to one, and They have holy lights, divine shields, and
No one. Speak. No one orders
I
me.
saw that one steam engine coming back to try and kill off the remaining meat wagon.
At last.
Don't you think I didn't?
No one orders me.
Whose base is this? Is this Garifos?
What is it now?
Yeah, maybe.
Speak.
But he won't use Avatar. That's the second time he got wrecked, and he won't use it. It's pretty weird that he'll only use it if all, you know, well, all others. If he's grouped together with more armies, isn't it? It's almost as if there's a trigger set for several. You know, like it's almost as if there were several triggers that are supposed to make it much more difficult if they attack all at once. Interesting.
Speak, fool. No one orders me. Tread lightly. Your pain. Speak, fool. Tread lightly. No one orders me. Frostborn hungers for the Lich King.
For whom the bell tolls.
What is it now? At last. At last. No one.
Haha! The health regeneration from unholy aura is what saved that meat wagon from death. If it stayed at 27 health this entire time,
Now, Frost.
it would have been dead at that moment.
Your pains are thin. Sufficient. No one
Ha!
tread
Alright, another base disabled, and there's only one left. So that's it. That's the mission done. You know,
speak, fool.
and it would really be difficult only if
Tread lightly.
I left the sane approach be
What is it now?
and went on to insane, and that means not destroying them one at a time, but instead fighting their entire army. I don't know which is the intended way. Fuck you. But I'm leaning more towards the fight all of the armies at once. I think that was intended, but I might be wrong, you know.
Speak. Speak.
Is this damage mechanical?
Last.
I will never know. I mean, maybe we will in the next
Tread
episode.
lightly. Frostborn hungers. Finally. Speak, fool. What is it?
Yeah, so I could have done it even without many meat wagons. I didn't think of that. I didn't think of the power that that Death
Frostborn.
and Decay has. However, you know, there's always the one of their casters. I don't know if it's called Chaplain or whatever it's called, but that has like a Storm Bolt. I think it's called Chastise nowadays, that ability universally. And they're gonna run into enemies. There's a group over here, I think. There's like more guards all over the place. Well, even if there aren't, they're gonna destroy. Do it like this. Yeah, they're gonna destroy. They're gonna clear the path for the meat wagons. So that's good.
What is it? Our forces are under attack.
Oh, I don't have burrow here. You serious?
Speak. Tread lightly.
Ha 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 ha. Very funny.
Finally. I'll make sure you
I think you know, like pretty much there is an undiscovered quest, so there's a chance I'll miss something, so I won't do it, but I was thinking of who's your daddying the remainder of their buildings, because they're not a threat anymore. There's no way I'm gonna lose, as said, unless something happens. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Okay, okay, fine, whatever. Damn it. Wait, did I lose that many fiends? What the hell? I thought I lost a lot less. I guess guard tower's OP. Now gotta destroy everything. Real fun. I don't know.
What is it?
There's the problem of if you set. I think that's the problem at least. If you know, this is tedious. This is like I'm not having fun destroying all of this. It's just the mission's over. I know it. You know it. The game very much, if it were sentient, would know it. But it's just, you know, a trigger. No unit remaining. Win condition. And the problem, it has upsides and downsides. I think that the main problem of the other option, which is instead of setting it to destroy all the buildings, set it to destroy the main one and give the main one like a lot more health and remove the AI's ability to build town halls. I think that the main problem with that is there really any problem? There could be a problem with that if the AI worked consistently, and the moment I decide to attack all the one base, all the armies would come over there. That would be pretty difficult to win, unlike this, which was easy peasy. I'm not saying impossible, I'm just saying pretty difficult, I think. And oh yeah, let's just do this. And but you save a lot of time when the player just destroys the one building you're asking them to destroy. You know, like Legends of Arcane, you're not always, but a lot of the time when you have to destroy something, it's just a single building, and it saves a lot of time. You know, it's much more difficult to destroy, but it's more convenient. Here, however, what now? Like, why are you watching this part of the video? You can just skip forward. Because the AI doesn't do anything. It has resources. It has supplies. It's just not gonna train or res or anything when the town hall is gone. And when the workers are gone too. So, what's the logic? Like, I'm not saying give it 10,000 hell, 10,000 hell, no. But something like... You know, it obviously Death and Decay would still be OP, but it would take... No, it wouldn't take longer to do, because it does percentage. Well, still. The AI could try to counter that by repairing its town hall, which would repair at a much faster rate, because it has much more health. I mean, it would repair at the same rate, but it would repair much more health, because the maximum HP is higher. It would really only out-repair your regular attacks, because Death and Decay is all percentages, as said. But still, like 5,000, 6,000 health. Another fiend gone, rip. 5,000, 6,000 health and like, I don't know, 10 siege armor or fortified armor. I think that sounds reasonable. In exchange for not having to do this shitty end of phase, not even mission, because there's this undiscovered. End of phase, as people would call it, or some YouTubers would call it, filler bullshit. You know. Because I could have... It's not really end of phase filler bullshit, because I could have destroyed all of these buildings when I was in the bases. But why waste time doing that when I can move on, deal with another base, and decrease the chance that I'm gonna get utterly fucked, like you've seen at the start. Didn't even need the banshees.
No one orders me around.
Lifesteal isn't that amazing, or wasn't that amazing in this mission. Probably because there were 4 armies I had to face. It's probably gonna be very good later down the line. Arthas seems to heal for more than 30 health, it's like 40 or something. Yeah, I haven't picked up the mask yet in this go. I'm just gonna save in the case that somehow the mission's considered finished, or the phase, and I get locked out or something. The Potion of Omniscience, you know, was interesting. A very interesting reward for side quest. Pretty unique use of it. It did provide useful information. However, it says storm Northshire Fortress. If it's saying storm the fort, why would you want to reveal the main town halls? Because that takes away a lot of value from the Potion of Omniscience. Because if it said storm the fortress, you would have to get in, figure out where the bases are, how many of them are there, and the Potion of Omniscience would prove very, very useful in that regard. You know, but because you reveal the main town hall, which, for whatever reason, because you don't need to destroy the town hall. I mean, you do, but it's not the only requirement. You have to destroy all the buildings, which it doesn't say. Like, I would say reveal what the player's supposed to destroy only if it's a single building. If it's not, I think earlier on I talked about, like in one of the previous campaigns of Flower Fairy, I talked about, hey, reveal what the player is supposed to do or something. Or maybe that was a different campaign. Well, yeah, but you could still do that without showing the where the bases are. Like, reveal, for example, like this area, or several areas around this middle piece where the patrols go. You know, have shades that the player doesn't control spawn there, or something. And you could do that, and it would still reveal you, like, this is like the middle piece where the patrols rotate, so that means the bases are somewhere around. Where? Up for you to find out. Or up for the potion to tell you. Done. Simpler. Simpler, I think more elegant. You may disagree, by all means, but if you do, then come up with a better solution. I think what I'm proposing is very simple. I'm not saying better, I'm just saying I'm saying I think it is better. Damn, I'm hungry. I'll need to eat lunch soon. And then go back to studying.
What is it now?
Yeah, I study until my brain... until my concentration's gone, until my focus is gone, and then I just go play something, and then when the focus is restored, I just go to learn again. I mean, study again.
Faithless coward. Finally. At last. At last.
I'm a bit conflicted on one thing. And I do get that's the downside of a hero who doesn't do chaos damage. And the whole point of heroes is to be good against units, not against buildings. I get that. It's just... it's more of like a convenience thing. I think I would appreciate if each of the heroes had like an extra ability that would make them temporarily, for a short duration, better against buildings and worse against units. Like, increase damage done to buildings by 50%, and increase damage taken by 100%. Something like that, you know? Which also has a downside, and you couldn't just spam it. You would have to choose when to use it for scenarios like this. Yeah, because... like, the only two abilities that do damage to buildings are Breath of Frost and Death and Decay. And, you know, units fall very easily before my heroes. It's only the buildings that in the end decide to do nothing that are the real obstacle here. You know, once I get past the units, which the regular ones just fall like 2 button presses. So something like that, you know. I think I also would prefer if, you know, that's my preference, but then again, I'm the one currently playing. I would prefer if these, if they were, for example, you could pick out portions of the map where there's nothing. Put some more trees on the sides or something to cover it up, to make it seem like it's not, you know, that empty. And for example, put barracks over here, and barracks over here, and in places like that, and have these elite swordsmen patrol around the map.
This is more like
to make it feel more living. You know, it's a city after all, or well, okay, it's a fort, but still, it's a fort. And perhaps it would be difficult to code, to set triggers for, etc. But just like in Founding of Durotar, in the 3rd mission, or 4th, basically in the last mission, set those buildings, not to be friendly, but just have them do that. Have them train, or maybe you could have them even as friendly. But actually no, you're undead, you want to destroy, okay. But just have them have a bit higher health, like 4,000, and have them train those elite swordsmen, and have them patrol around the map. You know, I think that would be interesting. Because if you don't want to change up the regular units, like the players' units get changed up, and it's supposed to give the player an edge. But then when a mission like this occurs, you don't care for edge, you care for vanilla, you care for good stats, anti-building damage, because anti-unit you already have. That's this group. Even if you don't pick up any tomes or get items, this is still very powerful, this is very powerful, this... like, all of this is very powerful even without items. So... yeah. I think... I wouldn't say there's a lot of missed potential, because I know that I myself wouldn't...
This is more like
you know, when I tried to do a... when I tried to create a mission, the Ogre mission, which I restored, revised it, did some changes, and I'm thinking of doing some major changes if I ever come back to it.
So be it.
Is there something amiss?
Direct me.
Some things which might seem like everyone knows that, of course. Yeah, but when I know that when I was working on it, it didn't occur to me. Like, you have a unit, it has 4 abilities, even if it didn't have 4, even if it had less. I was at the time I was thinking, like back in the past when I was first making it, not when I was editing it. When I was editing it, I made it more I put sense into it, because I was told, or like reminded, this exists. Oh yeah, right, it does. A unit, QWER. What's not to like about that? It's easy, it's next to each other. And at the time, I couldn't remember that. Like, it didn't occur to me. I know it exists. I like when it's QWER. But I was thinking like, lesser frost shock. What's not used out of the hotkeys? K. Lesser lava shock. What's not used out of the keys? K already is. Okay, L. It's like the way it ended up being was you had fingers all over the keyboard to do not nothing, but to do very little.
This is more like it.
Very often. So, you know, I know it's even things that might be simple. Oh, that's cool projectile. So even like things that perhaps one would want to do, won't occur to them. But whatever, I'm just saying this because I think it could make the mission more interesting. But Flower Fairy has, not reputation, but is known to just let it be and improve in the next campaign, so... That was fast. It's almost as if the game is pressing escape for me. But really slowly. You know. Oh, mission 10 will be that. Who's that? Mograine? Tyrannus? Tyrannus isn't dead. I wouldn't say abandonment, I would say treason or something. Oh, that's Varian. Well, time to die. You don't have shield wall parry in here. This is not Heroes of the Storm. You're gonna die. Oh wait, that's not the end of the mission. Undiscovered main quest. I'm gonna be killing him in this mission. Let the games begin. Come forth. I have a death waiting for each and every single one of you. Skeletons, ghouls, abominations. Protect Kofuzat, where is he?
No one orders me around. You right. Speak, fool.
This is loud. Hey, what the Why in here? What? I mean, I do get why in there. But, you know, I do get why in there because, like, if it comes under attack, you can reinforce it without your base being under attack. But don't you think that if all of the defenses fall, before I manage to reinforce it, he's gonna die? So, like, why not put him into my base anyway?
What is it now?
It's so loud.
Speak, fool.
You brought me back.
So fucking loud. Stop. No. I'm reloading. If that sound effect is not gone by the time I reload... Oh my. Well, anyway, at least I have a lot of resources, you know. Whatever. Click everything.
Tread lightly. Frostborn. Our forces are
Fuck off. I'm not listening to that. By the way, why is it under music volume? That makes no sense. Oh wait, it's not. Ah, that is much needed relief. Oh yes. This is gonna fail just because I have too many meat wagons. Onwards! Siege the— Wait, I'm laughing, but I didn't save, did I? Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, okay, fine, you got me, but the sound effect is annoying. Who's, no. Yeah. This is pretty much a death scenario. I mean, how was I to know this would happen? It didn't say you better save now, so you can prepare for the death and suffering that's gonna happen in a short while. No wait, what? Where is he? Oh, I'm dead. Nice. Come here. I'll kill you before you kill me. Hopefully. Ooh, that was close. Heal. Heal. Nice. Fuck him up. Fucking slave. What? Why did he heal to full health? Hello? Fuck you. Why does he heal to full health? Am I supposed to be dealing with him for the next 7 minutes? Are you kidding? Is it another... I thought we talked about this Valkyrie. Is this another case of Archimond and MacPheridon? If yes, then this is my answer. Because fuck that shit. I don't care. That's not... It's just not fun. There's better ways to do an annoying enemy than have him restore to full health immediately upon reaching less than 90%. No. You know, obviously I can reload. And I think that if I train units, if I get fiends, if I set up everything properly, I can defend. There's no question about that. Except for this fucking Varian, which seems to miraculously always heal to 100% when he drops below 800. That's bullshit.
At last. What is it now?
Oh wait. I didn't see the... What is this?
Speak.
What is this BS? Why? Why do this? This is not fun. This is not fun for anyone.
What is it? No orders.
Like, I'm gonna reload, but... What the fuck? Oh wait, I saved already. Okay, well that's bad. I mean, I hope nobody I hope nobody will mind when I do this. Because I have the resources, and if I knew, I would train ahead of time. So I'm just gonna do this. To get up the speed. Because the way I see it...
Make your choice.
The way I see it, the only thing that happens is... You get attacked by everything within the first minute and a half, and then are supposed to be dealing with the shitty heroes until the 0 minutes. That doesn't sound like a fun concept to me at all. I'm just gonna get that upgrade. There we go, research complete. Oh yeah. Whoops. Ah, damn it. I still disagree with, like, why would you make heroes unkillable? what's the point? I think this is just lazy. Now I know Flower Fairy... Stop. I know Flower Fairy is busy and is trying to make these while studying. I get that. But don't you think it would be better? Unless, you know, pressure can do a lot. Pressure can do a lot, being pressured into doing something. Peer pressure, as it's called, I think. Not really peer. Peer would be from people of your age. Which I don't know. What's the... Anyway, what I'm trying to get at is... I get Flower Fairy studying, but don't you think it would be just better to not release it and put a bit more effort and time into it? Because the way I see it, it's more like nowadays AAA games industry. Release now, fix later, or never. Yeah, it's bullshit. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna be walking around, taking damage for the next 6 minutes. Whoa. I mean, I have an experiment, okay? So, I legitimately, I used Warp 10, but fuck you if you think that's unfair. Because I had time, I just didn't know, and I overwrote the save. And well, I've overwritten, whatever. I have an experiment. I hope you will participate.
What is it now? This is more like...
Oh shit, I forgot. I forgot to do the one thing. Careful, that is under attack. Oh, he is. Is he? Alright, let's finish these clowns. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, come here. Alright. Because this is the equivalent of what's gonna be happening for the next 5 minutes, 35 seconds. There's not gonna be any more units coming in. That's what I think will be the case. No more units. You're just supposed to be dealing with these dicks for, you know, for 10 minutes straight. Or like 9 minutes. Could have been more waves of units. Could have been... This mission, I think, could have been done much better. I think it does 8,000, right? Times 10, or like 9,000. Slap! This is some next level triggers. I can't kill them. Oh, there we go. But what is this? Like, it's supposed to do 8 to 9,000 per hit. Or like, yeah, 8 to 9,000. Ah, fuck. Oh wait. Easy.
No one orders me around.
So how's your day been? How long is the video? 1 hour 23 minutes. Yeah, I'm real hungry. BRB, I'm gonna get some food, okay? This is content. Some beans and sausage. Feels good, man. So, let's do social eating. So bring out your food. It's gonna be uneventful 3 minutes and 20 seconds. I haven't had lunch yet. It's 2 p.m. Come on. I wonder whether the difficulty of the missions, you know, at the start, the absurd power spikes in like 4 armies attack you, and then if you reload you don't get attacked by anyone ever. My base didn't get attacked. It was just like one group at a time. They never grouped. I wonder if that's a direct thing or if it's a byproduct, because it seems like, you know, Flower Fairy is doing these in a rush, but yeah, as said, I'm just wondering whether it's a byproduct or side product, or if it's intention for it to be this difficult. Anyway, back to eating. Hey, hold on, didn't I kill Mara Dragon like 2 missions ago? Oh wait, no, in the previous mission. What's she doing in here? She should be dead. And this artifact should be either mine or, you know, nowhere to be found.
Time is fleeting. Make wise choice. My might cannot be matched.
I think I got an idea for how this phase could have been done better. Just have a base start building over here, you know, with some things pre-constructed like a castle, defenses, and then have units pouring onto you and onto your base while you will be defending Kel'Thuzad in your base. And then you can win either by defending him for 30 minutes or by destroying the base. That would be more fun, wouldn't it? You know, 30 minutes is always very long, but
What is it now?
you're not supposed to be exactly the top dog. You're supposed to be the underdog. You're supposed to be the one defending, so it's an either or. And I think 30 minutes is long enough for a player to consider putting effort into attack. You know, and destroying the base. And actually engaging with the enemy instead of, you know, this. Anyway, I digress. Mission finished. But my lunch is not yet finished. So anyway, that's it for this mission, and I'll see you in the next one. Maybe even in the interlude, but I think I'll record the interlude without any commentary, etc.